Oh, hello. Merry Christmas. On this old hallowed of eves, I would like to take the moment to read to you from a great story of old lore that is true. A poem we may know called The Night Before Christmas. It was the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even my spouse. For an Outlander marathon was out on the air, and for hours I knew she'd be sequestered right there. The puppies were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of chewy sticks danced in their heads. And I in my kerchief, Wookie on my lap, had just settled down to look over this map. When down from below there arose such a clatter, but it was only Dan with his face in the platter. Out of the corner, in just a flash, he pranced around, wearing only a sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. And what to my wondering eyes should appear? But it was Paul, who couldn't open just one little beer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment Laura must be the chick. Remembering the hammock she once tried to tame, she whistled and shouted, and then came up lame. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. And then in a twinkling, I heard the scrape of the load, with another plane landing just across the next road. As I drew in my hand and was turning around, Thompson's power went out on the wet frozen ground. Dressed all in fur, from head down to foot, it was Barb in a snowsuit and only one boot. A bundle of cookies flung on her back. She looked like a peddler just opening her sack. Her eyes, how they twinkled, wine made them merry, and Paul's cheeks were roses and a nose like a cherry. Laura's mouth was drawn up as she drank from a bowl, and the beard of Dan's chin was all white from a roll. The stump of a pipe I held tight in my teeth, and the smoke it encircled my head like a wreath. I saw Dan's broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. Then a wink from Laura, a fistful of bread, soon gave me to know from his mommy was fed. Paul spoke not a word, but fell straight on his butt, and filled up a pint, then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger side of his nose, and giving a nod at a slimer he pulled. They pulled out a bottle to all wet a whistle, and away they all flew like the down on a thistle, whatever that means. And I had to exclaim as they passed out that night, Merry Christmas to all! And to all, a good night.